2 relievers left, and it looks like he is coming in. 8 relievers.
All right. Must be Tuesday. Preview video is already posted. Go check that out. And now it's time to do my week 6 picks. What do you think, Baker? Yeah? Okay. We can be talking to a friggin' poster. But what is going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with Dream. Like I said, it's Tuesday, and it's time to do my picks. Probably going to be hella wrong, but I do not care. All right, so let me get situated here, okay? Let me turn this down. Yeah, you probably watched my preview video, and you're like, Crazy Dog, am I tripping, or were you wearing a different shirt in that video that you did? Well, I like to usually wear the shirt of the team I'm doing a video for. That also may trip some people out because they think, did you do that video like yesterday or something? No. I just wanted to put a Browns shirt on for my Browns video. Let me make sure my internet is doing great because Tice comes in here being a troll saying, L internet. Well, from before, yeah. My internet was being trippy earlier today. It managed to behave well enough for me to survive through this. But boy, was it tough. It sucks. Yeah, it does. It does. It sucks a lot. But you know what? Just be happy you're even getting a stream right now. It's like when we first got this new internet, because the old internet I had was worse than this. At least this is like stronger. It's just unstable. The other internet I had, it was strong. I mean, it was stable, but it was weak. I couldn't even watch a live stream, like live, because it would keep buffering. I would spend half the time watching that damn hamster wheel. But anyways, enough stalling. Freaking Tice Gum coming in here, freaking getting me off my game here. Let's pull up the good stuff about these games here, Bovada, betting odds, and I'm even going to talk about the thing that makes games enjoyable. So I don't think they have the areas at which the games are going to be viewed. Okay, they don't, but they do have who's calling the games. So let's start us off with Thursday Night Football, and we got the Buccaneers facing off against the Philadelphia Eagles in Philly. Overall, this sounds like a pretty tasty matchup. Bucs are 7-point favorites, as you'd expect, because the Bucs are pretty good. The Eagles, though, are coming off a very good win against the Panthers, but the Bucs just absolutely stomped on the Dolphins. They turned the Dolphins into sushi. They turned the Dolphins into sushi, bro. Tice, are you really going to come in here and critique my stream? Huh? This dude's coming in. Oh, lag. As long as you can hear me, that's all that freaking matters, okay? Okay. What's up, Eric? I mean, just be happy you're even getting a stream right now. But yeah, and now for this game, of course, Thursday night will be Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, I believe, because I don't think there will be one game, I think, right now. Yeah, there's going to be one game on Thursday. And it looks like, unless the Giants mount a comeback in the 9th, it's going to be Giants-Dodgers on Thursday as the only game going on, as the championship series has already been pretty much decided. As in the L, it will be Astros-Red Sox, and then the Braves are awaiting the winner of this game. Cool. So Buck and Aikman will be doing Tampa and Philly. That'll be fun. And In this one, I think it'll be close. I think Philly will maybe keep it within a touchdown. Either that or Brady's going to seek vengeance for that Super Bowl loss. I mean, there's quite a few players still on that team, still on that Eagles team that beat Brady. And Brady's going to be going in there with his boys, and they're going to get the win. I'm going to go Buccaneers. Eagles will keep it close, but I got the Bucs winning. Give me Tampa Bay on the road on Thursday night to go into Philly and get the win. Yeah, give me Tampa. And I'm one. Okay, ooh, nice. Man, that ball is flying like crazy out in LA. It just dies right in the infield, though. Not in the infield, but right before the wall half the time. But anyways, moving on to Sunday games. And once again, we got another lightning game. Last week, it was Jets-Falcons. Overall, it wasn't too bad. Falcons almost choked, of course. It's so on brand for them. But Dolphins-Jaguars... It's in London at the new Hotspur Stadium, soccer team in England. That one is gone. Dang, that's tough. A 2-run dong off of Jake McGee. That's tough. Who hit that? Can TBS show us who hit that freaking dong? Oh, Will Smith. Oh, okay. Okay, then. Yeah, the catcher hit dong off of the Giants. That's tough. That's game. Yeah. There's going to be game 5 in San Fran. That's going to be lit. But anyways, Jaguars, Dolphins in London. And the betting odds have the Dolphins as 3.5-point favorites. The Jaguars have lost 20 straight games. And if I was using OBS, I would have had that clip from that kid where it says 21 because I got losing to the Dolphins. Jaguars are not a good team. The Dolphins actually have some semblance of talent. The Jaguars do too, but they're just not good. I got them losing 21 straight games, and give me the Dolphins on the road in London to, technically both teams are on the road, but you get the idea. Give me the Dolphins in London to get the win. As far as announcing crews, Kevin Harlan and Trent Green will be in London, or I don't know if they're going to be in London. I think they will be. They're going to be calling this game, so they're going to have fun, and yeah. So have fun, my London friends, watching Jacksonville and Miami, right? But yeah, I'm gonna go Miami on the road here. No biggie there. Whatever. Moving on, we got the 2-3 Kansas City Chiefs versus the 2-3 Washington football team. Now, prior to the name change, this would have been, I guess, the battle of the Native American teams. But obviously, Washington's going to have a new name. So we got the Chiefs versus the football team. And the Chiefs are looking to bounce back after getting absolutely stomped on by the Buffalo Bills. I did not expect that, but it happened. So betting. Okay, Bovada has... Wow, Chiefs are 7-point favorites. Yeah, I'm going to go Chiefs here. They're going to be trying to rebound, and I got them doing that. I mean, the defense for Washington has been absolute doo-doo all year long. I thought they were going to have a good year, and Chase Young isn't doing anything. They aren't getting to the quarterback, and the defense is getting beat up because of it, and it sucks because I like Chase Young. But, yeah. Give me the Chiefs, because if they can't get the Mahomes, he's just going to shred them. I'm sorry, I just don't see the Jags doing. No, they're not going to. They're going to lose 21. Oh, is this one gone? Oh, it's not gone. Okay. Wow. But that's Albert Pujols. Wow. But yeah, give me the Chiefs on the road in Washington, getting the dub. And by the way, the broadcast crew for this game will be Ian Eagle and Charles Davis. Cool. Yeah. Man, my eyes itching like crazy, man. All right, next we got, oh my God, really, bro? They're really going to have this kind of game? Wow, okay. Rams are 4-1, Giants are 1-4. And I don't know the status of Daniel Jones. He got hurt in the Cowboys game. So it's very possible we might see Matthew Stafford versus Mike Glennon. And oh my God, dude, the Rams are going to destroy these guys. Rams are favored by 10.5. Yeah, give me the Rams. That's the easiest choice of the week. Give me the Rams. Calling this game, the poor soul who has the unfortunate task of calling this. Well, poor souls, but yeah, poor souls, because there's two that have the unfortunate task of calling this game. We got Adam Amin and Mark Schlereth calling this game. Okay, that's cool. So, yeah, I'm going to go Rams. Easiest pick of the week, in my opinion. And then we go to the AFC South for a dumpster battle as the 1-4 Texans face the 1-4 Colts in Indianapolis. These two teams are bad. Colts are not that bad talent-wise. They just haven't had the best luck on the field. The Texans are just bad. Although they were beaten up on the Patriots, but then they choked, of course. Because, yeah, Bill Belichick's not about to lose to freaking General Mills. General Mills. But yeah, the Colts are 9.5-point favorites. And yeah, I'm gonna go Indy. Give me Indy to get the win. They should have won last night, but ship freaking shanked. Wait. Should I call him Rodrigo Shankin Ship? Or Blankenshank, or yeah, I like Shankenship. Rodrigo Shankenship. Wow. Someone else is going to use that, and I'm going to be like, I thought of that first. Then I'm going to find out someone said it like 3 weeks ago, and it's like, oh, okay then. Now, yeah, Indianapolis should win this game unless General Mills comes and just starts doing what he did last week. But I don't know. It depends on what the secondary for Indy looks like, because last night they were trotting out guys I've never even heard of. They had a corner. Things were so bad for Indy last night. They had a corner named Bo Pete Keys. Bo Pete. That's his name. Bo Pete Keys. Ravens fans are flexing. It's like, bro, you faced like corners that I've never even heard of. There's nothing to flex. They were in our exact situation as well. Like we were down to AJ Green and MJ Stewart. That's how bad of a situation we were in. At least Greedy Williams came back, made it somewhat all right, and AJ Green wasn't even bad. I mean, sheesh. No wonder the freaking Colts lost. They had no corners, really. Their corners, they were essentially playing soft just to protect their corners. You play man, you risk them getting hurt. They had to kind of, and not to mention they were gassed, too. Oh, well. But, yeah, I'm going to go Indy. They're favored by 9.5. And calling this game will be, where are they at? Here, Spiro Dides and Jay Feely. Those guys these guys and Adam Archuleta. No, Adam Archuleta's got a different guy. Andrew Catalan. Spiro Dides and Andrew Catalan usually call the games of the doo-doo teams, because it seemed like when we were 0-16, every week, except for like week 1 or 2, was Spiro Dides doing our game, or Catalan. It's always those two. They do like the doo-doo games, it seems like. Bickford needs a haircut. What? Oh, you're talking about the pitcher. I was like, what? Yeah, Bickford from L.A. Trying to look like Clevenger. I do with that long ass hair. Doesn't even have like any flow to it. Some pitchers can execute the flow really well. He just looks weird. But yeah, I'm gonna go Indy over Houston at home. If Indy loses to Houston, their season's a wrap. Come on. I mean, Tennessee's already running away with that division. It's sad. It really is. You got literally the three nerdy kids beating up each other, and then you got the Titans just running away with it. Or like you get the two nerdy kids, the dweebs, they're fighting each other. Then the kid that's like not dumb, but he's just trying his best. He's struggling. The Colts. Like literally, you have two teams that are trash, and then the Colts and then the Titans. Houston and Jacksonville trash. Indy isn't trash, but they're just struggling. And then there's friggin' Tennessee. Tennessee's going to win that freaking division by default if this doesn't if Indy doesn't get their act together. But Indy could come back. They did it a couple of years ago. They could do it this year. See what they do. But like I said, I'm at home. And then we get ourselves a good old cat fight in Detroit as the 3-2 Bengals face the 0-5 Lions. Cool. Joe Burrow. And okay, let's take a look and see what the Lions secondary looks like, because they're going to have their either. They're probably going to be wishing they had him. Tyler Boyd and freaking T. Higgins in them. Okay, so they got Amani Arorie, okay, Jerry Jacobs, Tracy Walker, he's a safety. AJ Parker, righty. Godwin Igwebuike, Daryl Worley. There's someone I recognize. Mark Gilbert, the cousin of Darrelle Revis, who they just picked up off of the practice squad of the Steelers, and Corey Ballentine, who I heard is not very good. So you're going to have to use either Amani Arorie or Jerry Jacobs to guard Jamar Chase. Wow. Their only hope is if they can get to Burrow. Because, I don't know if they're going to be able to cover Jamar. The Lions are not good, man. They're going to have some tough times these next couple of weeks. My goodness. Let's see what the betting line is. Probably $1 billion. Let's see. Where is it at? Here it is. Wow. Bengals are only favored by 3.5. Well, yeah, I'm going to go Bengals here. I would love to see the Bengals lose to the Lions, but they're not going to lose to the Lions, especially with how they lost to the freaking Packers. They're going to make sure the Lions don't even have a shot, as the Dodgers just won, so there will be a Game 5. Nice. Oh, man. But, yeah, I'm going to go Bengals. I would love to see the Lions win, but I got to go Bengals. Just for the purpose of this tournament thing, I'm trying to not, suck. So I'm going Cincinnati to probably stomp on the Lions. Yep. And just like that, Cincinnati would be what? 4-2. Cincinnati at 4-2. Where did that come from? I guess that's what happens when you have a good quarterback and a decent receiving core. Now, imagine what would happen if they come in against us. Oh, yeah, look at this. We're the Bengals. And then Baker's like, why are you guys so happy? And then he just, bam, just knocks him straight across the face. He'd be like, just remember, Bengals, I'm still your daddy. And then he just spanks him on the floor. Because let's be real, they escaped against the Packers. And they should have beat the Packers. They honestly should have lost to the Vikings, too. They should have. But Greg Joseph's a bum. That's the way it is. Now, calling this game will be... Okay, where are you at? Oh, here it is. Oh, Chris Myers and Daryl Johnston. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. So, yeah, give me the Bengals. Moving on, we got 4-1 Packers and the 3-2 Bears. Aaron Rodgers versus Justin Fields. That's going to be an enjoyable one. That's going to be close and a very, very good game. Man, I hope that game's on in my area. I'm probably going to be watching that game before ours comes on. So, betting line for this game has it. Let's see, where are you at? Bears, Packers, right here. Packers are 4.5-point favorites on the road. Okay. And I love Justin Fields and I love the Bears, but Matt Nagy's still your coach, and I can't trust him. And the Packers are really good right now. I'm going to roll with the Packers to get a very close win. Maybe within a touchdown. I would not be shocked if Justin Fields leads the Bears down the field and they score a touchdown, and then maybe they try to get an onside kick and they try to finesse it. It doesn't work, and the Packers win. There you go. Yeah. I think the Bears are like, or maybe it's one of them situations where, say, what am I trying to say here? Oh, they score. All right, one of those situations like late in the game, like right around the 2-minute warning, they score. They don't do the onside because they have the 2-minute warning. They maybe have like 2 timeouts or whatever left. They kick it deep. Packers get it, and it's just a case of stop them, before the 2-minute warning, and you're good. Well, the Packers will get a couple first downs, and game over. So, yeah. Give me the Packers on the road to narrowly beat the Bears, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Bears pulled it off. Would not shock me one bit, but I got the Packers because Aaron Rodgers is that dude, and he's on a mission this year. Give me the Packers. By the way, so calling this game will be Joe Davis and Greg Olsen. Hey. Joe Davis is a G when it comes to calling games. I mean, he's been fantastic calling. That would be amazing, man. Man, Bears and Packers fans, consider yourself lucky you get a good commentary crew. But yeah, we got Packers over the Bears. And now we move on to what I think is one of the biggest games of the week. 4-1 Chargers on the road against the 4-1 Ravens, who I think might be the luckiest team in the NFL. They honestly could only maybe have one win if luck wasn't on their side. They should have lost to the Chiefs. They should have lost last night. And they maybe could have lost another game in there as well. Like, look at their schedule. Okay, let's pull up their schedule real quick. Packers, yes, sir. Let's pull up the Ravens. Winning by 1 goal. How about that? Okay, let's pull up the schedule for the Ratbirds, shall we? See how freaking... Okay, so, yeah, they lose to the Raiders. They should have lost to the Chiefs. They should have lost to the Lions. They destroyed the Broncos, and they should have lost to the Colts. They should be 1-4. Honestly, they should be 1-4 right now. Yep. They should be 1-4. And you look at their upcoming games, they're going to need all the luck they can get because Chargers, Bengals, Vikings are very tough opponents. And, of course, they get them all at home because the Ravens just have that luck, I guess. Luck of the draw. And then they have the Dolphins, the Bears. They have us, Steelers, us again. That's kind of an interesting way to do it. They have us 2 out of the last 2 out of 3 weeks. Yeah, the last matchup in November, and then they have the Steelers December 5th, and then they have us again. So that'll be interesting. I think we split with the Ravens, beat them at home, and then maybe to them on the road. Imagine we sweep them. That'd be crazy. Now, with how their defense is playing, I don't know if they're going to be able to stop us. But then again, I don't know if we're going to stop them. But Man, Chargers and Ravens. Who's calling? What's the betting line for this game? Chargers. Oh wow, Ravens are 3-point favorites mainly because they're at home. By the way, okay, I did Bears Packers betting line. That was 4.5 for the Packers. Okay. Justin Herbert pick apart my Browns' injured defense and everything, and he needed a tiny little bit of help from the refs. I'm sure he'd be like, refs, I don't need you. I got this. The refs kind of finessed us out of a W, though. No lie. I'm not going to be salty like that, but let's be real. They kind of finessed us out of a W. Yeah. Yep. They pulled that finesse move on us. Yep. Someone actually said on Twitter they're doing it because they're trying to grow the Chargers fan base in LA because they realize the Chargers fan base is still trying to grow in the new city. So they're like trying to essentially say, hey, look at this. This team is winning. This team is good. You should root for them. Because, the Rams are damn good too. So it's like, who would you rather root for, the Rams or the Chargers? Ooh. That would be tough. That would be very tough to choose if I lived in LA and I didn't have a team. Like if I was just getting introduced to the NFL and you were like, who are you going to root for, Chargers or Rams? I'd be like, root for a team with a Super Bowl who's had a history of good quarterbacks like Kurt Warner and Mark Bolger, Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce, Marshall Faulk, those guys. Or root for the Chargers, who've had LaDainian Tomlinson, Junior Seau, Phillip Rivers, Drew Brees. They have Keenan Allen. They've had Antonio Gates. Damn, that would be tough. Ooh. I don't know. Thank God I don't live there because I wouldn't be able to choose. I would have to flip a coin, and he'd probably be right with any choice. They both have young coaches. Although Matthew Stafford's a lot older and he's wiser and he's damn good. He had his career rejuvenated in LA. Like, my God, this is a whole new level for Stafford. Seriously. And now you look at the Chargers, they got Justin Herbert, who a lot of people were like, wow, they took him over Tua? And look at that. Was Tua already gone? The Chargers had the pick before the Dolphins, right? Let me check. Just want because I don't want to be that guy that says, "Oh, they took him before Tua," but Tua was before. I think the Chargers had the pick before them. No. Okay, so Tua was gone, but still, people were like, "Oh, wow, they wanted Tua," and Tua's gone now. Oh my God, they're left with Justin Herbert. All right, now Justin Herbert looks like the better of the two. Tua, he's had some moments, but yeah, I would definitely take Herbert. Herbert is definitely the second best quarterback in that draft class behind Joe Burrow in terms of talent level and stuff. And then you gave him Keenan Allen, Austin Eckler, and friggin' all those other guys like Mike Williams, although Joe Burrow, I don't want to say just Jeff. I said Jeff. Like, who the heck is Jeff? Bro, who's Jeff? My name, Jeff. Joe Burrow has Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, Joe Mixon, CJ Uzama. Like, damn. They're both, they got some good talent in the teams. But Burrow versus Lamar. Not Burrow. What am I? I'm thinking of Burrow. Why? Herbert versus Lamar. Yeah, Burrow, Lamar. Those are gonna be battles every year. But now we get to see Lamar. Herbert. Ooh. We saw what the Chargers did against our beat-up defense. I want to see what they do against the Ravens. And how is the Chargers defense going to stop Lamar? Because they could not stop Chubb or Hunt at all. Like, they were lucky that Kevin Stefanski kept Chubb on the sideline when that second to last drive. Because my theory is, I'm going to be thinking like this forever, really. If Chubb would have been out there and they ran him, he would have gotten first downs, and that game would have been sealed. Signed, sealed, delivered, and it would have been a dub. We would be 4-1 right now if we ran Chubb because they could not stop him at all. Even then, He didn't have to get a first down immediately. He would just carry people. He'd probably get a good 4 or 5 yards of pop, and if anything, a 3rd down and 2 or 3rd down and 1, and you pop in Kareem Hunt, get the first down, eat up a little bit more clock, make them use their timeouts or whatever. Kevin Stefanski completely mismanaged that game, though, but I'll get to us later. Chargers, Ravens. Like I said, betting line is in favor of the Ravens by 3. Ooh, I'm going to go Chargers. I'm going to go Chargers on the road, being bold here. I can't trust the Ravens have been insanely lucky, but the Chargers got a dog at quarterback, and the Chargers are a damn good team. I just wish they had a larger fan base, Oh, crazy. Wait, talk about their fan base. Because, their fan base, they have a good team, their fan base, it's crazy that the whole stigma about them not having fans, it's like they have fans. It's more of if you build it, they will come. A lot of their fans, I think, were kind of pissed off about the move. They need to realize that their team is damn good, and they need to root for that squad. Because your neighbor, your roommate, their fans are literally saying that that's their house. No. You'd be like, you put your freaking fist down and be like, no, shut the heck up, you stupid freaking losers. This is our house, bitch. Stop it. And I'm just waiting for that game where we have freaking Rams and Chargers in LA. That'll determine whose house it really is. That first matchup between the two. In that joint. That's going to be fun. But in this game, I'm going Chargers by at least a touchdown. I think Justin Herbert's going to do just enough to win that game. And I think the Charger defense will be able to somewhat contain Lamar. But knowing the Ravens, their luck is going to come through again, and they're going to somehow win on some finesse play like a friggin' fumble or a missed kick or something stupid like that. It's going to happen. Come on. Really? They're going to get some lucky play go their way, and they're going to win because it's the Ravens, and they're lucky now. But, yeah, I'm going to go Chargers just because I want to see the Ravens lose. Yeah, that's the main reason. And then calling this game, we got, Greg Gumbel and Adam Archuleta. All right, cool. So far, it looks like a lot of really good games for these commentary crews. Love the pairings, Love that. What's up, SoCal? Ravens losing to LA. Hey, I just picked that. But don't go down that road. Lakers going to finish the preseason 0-7. Chargers a brighter future. What's up, Bob Money? 205, Herbert 6. Burrow better than Herb? By what metric? My name, yeah. SoCal Herbert's 3 times better than Burrow. Well, you could say they're kind of even. I just wish Burrow didn't get hurt last year. Then we really could have seen what he did. Literally. Here's Burrow, here's Herbert. And maybe by the end of this game, Herbert could completely take over. Herbert, I think, has 11 300-yard games? That's freaking insane. That's freaking insane. But a lot of people say Burrow is the best quarterback in the draft. I think you can honestly make it any way you want. You can say those are the top 2 quarterbacks. You can mix it, match it any way you want. That's a pretty good debate topic, But I think we can all agree too was probably 3rd best quarterback in that draft, probably by a wide margin. He just gets hurt. If he was hurt, if he was healthy, yeah, but of course he got hurt. At least the Dolphins were pretty good last year. Not so good this year. All right, let's move on. But yeah, give me the Chargers to pull it out against the Ravens. And then we go to the final 1:00 game of the week. 2-3 Vikings, 3-2 Panthers. Panthers have lost 2 straight games, trying to avoid the 3 straight losses to put them at 500. Vikings are trying to get to 500 this week as they escaped again, thanks to their kicker, as they they beat the Lions because the Lions just love losing by field goals now this year, apparently. God, that's what now? The second time they've lost via field goal? Yep. First time it was Justin Tucker. Now it's Greg Joseph. Tough. And they lost to a team wearing purple. Oh. I'm sure Lions fans just absolutely despise the color purple right now. Like, that's tough. You just lost to two teams with wearing the color purple and yellow, a different shade of yellow. But that's tough. That's gotta suck. Oh my God. But yeah, Panthers lost to the Eagles. I think they could rebound here. Vikings are a good team though. Kirk Cousins is going to have that team ready to fight. Betting line for this game. Where are you at? Here it is. Wow. Vikings are 1-point favorites on the road. Okay. Sounds about right. Damn near pick 'em. Okay. That's cool. And then calling this game will be, where are you here? Kenny Albert and Jonathan Vilma. So yeah, pretty much all the good games have a good commentator combo. All right, cool. Always got to love those good games with the trash commentators going with it. I don't think there's really any bad commentator combos. And if you notice, again, no Buck or Aikman doing games. And Nance and Romo will have a game, one of the CBS late games. But I think for this one, in my case, when you can't decide, you go with the home team. Sam Darnold versus Kirk Cousins. I'm going to go, is McCaffrey going to play? That's another thing. Because if he plays, I think the Panthers squeak it out. But if he doesn't, for some reason, I think the Vikings could take care of it if Dalvin Cook plays, which I think he will. I don't know, though. I'm going to go Panthers by about a field goal. All righty. But yeah, I mean, I think everyone can agree. Herbert and Burrow are the two top quarterbacks in that class. You can put them any way you want. Herbert 1, Burrow 2, Burrow 1, Herbert 2. It's really depends. It just depends on how you feel. I think they're very close regardless. But yeah, in this game, like I said, I'm going to go Panthers. Moving on to the 4 o'clock games. Starting off with my team, the Browns, hosting the 5-0 Cardinals. And last I looked, we were favored by 2.5. Let's see what Bovada has us. Oh, yep, 2.5-point favorites. I think I looked yesterday, and it said we were 3.5. Well, now we're 2.5. And, man, if we play like we did on offense yesterday, on Sunday, if we play this week like we did last week on offense, we're winning this game. If our defense has a pulse, we're winning this game. Because we could score 40 points easily. We've done it so many times. I remember back when we were absolute dog doo-doo, freaking trash, abysmal, freaking horrendous, like joke of the league, especially with Hugh Jackson and them, when we were like in the midst of 0-16 and 1-31. We had not scored 30 points really ever. We would get excited when we scored like 20 plus. But it's like ever since Baker showed up and everything, we've been scoring 30 plus a lot. And in this game, I think it'll be close. I think the Cardinals will definitely give us a fight. They're a really good team. Chandler Jones did come down with the sickness, but he is vaxxed. We'll see if he has 2 negative tests in 24-hour period. I think he probably could, but we'll see. I mean, Honey Badger had the same thing happen, and he played. He was literally activated on the 23rd hour, pretty much. And we'll see what happens with Chandler Jones. And I'm going to go Browns at home, mainly because it's my team. I'm not going to pick against my team, especially for this. But I think it could be a factor of travel, too, low-key. Playing in the elements is going to be interesting for the Cardinals. They have been very good on the road. But like I think I mentioned this in my preview, they did have trouble with the Jaguars. The Jaguars. Like, the Jaguars had to shoot themselves in the foot a couple times and just do stupid things for the Cardinals to take over. This team is not that team. The way I see it, if Chubb and Hunt go out there and essentially do what they did against the Chargers, and we're facing a rushing defense that's almost as bad as the Chargers, we should be able to just completely own the line of scrimmage and just absolutely beat down on the Cardinals. Now, J.J. Watt is still there, of course. They have Isaiah Simmons. They have a good team. But it's very hard to stop this Browns rushing attack. Everyone says, "Oh, we can if we stop the rushing attack and make Baker beat us, we can win this game." That's awfully bold because look what Baker did last week. Threw for over 400 yards. Now, if our defense wasn't pretty much all in the blue tent, and if they weren't literally, if our defense hadn't essentially gone through a 12 rounds against freaking Mike Tyson, pretty much, like that's the equivalent of what we went through. Like, damn, like everybody was getting hurt. I already mentioned that we literally used our third and fourth string corners because Greg Newsome was already out. Gritty was banged up. Denzel Ward was out. No Jadeveon Clowney. JOK had a throat contusion, but thank God he's all right. Like, dude, like we were getting gashed by the injury bug. Like the injury bug saw that we were doing good, and they're like, the refs kind of had their fingerprint on it a little bit. Nothing major. Mainly one play that turned the game around. That's really it. That's the only thing that you're really going to hear a lot about when it comes to that game. But the injury bug definitely kicked the crap out of us. I think a fully healthy, not beaten down Browns defense probably doesn't give up 47. I mean, even entering the week last week, like you looked at our injury report, it was like a freaking shopping list. We had like a dozen some people on that list. We were already without our starting left tackle, and then Conklin goes out in that game. It's like, God, every time you look, someone else was getting hurt. And I got really fed up with that. I was like, really? So many injuries, man. Damn. But now the guys are in their friendly confines of First Energy Stadium. They're going to have the dog pound. The dog pound's going to be there, and they're going to be ruckus. It's going to be loud. It's going to be fun. We'll see if Mother Nature brews anything up for that game, knowing how, weather is around in the fall in Cleveland. It could be anything. I mean, it could be freaking snowing for all we know, especially with this time of year. It's starting to get into mid-October. Weather's going to start getting colder and stuff. I don't think it'll matter for the Cardinals. Now, if this game was later in the year, that would have been something. Warm weather team plays in a controlled environment, coming out here, coming up to Lake Erie, possibly playing in frigid temperatures, which it's not going to be frigid. It's probably going to be brisk, maybe a little, slight breeze or something. But knowing Lake Erie, there could be a freaking hurricane winds thing going around there. We all know what likes to go down over in freaking Lake Erie. It's bipolar as heck. We always joked around up there saying you get all 4 seasons within a 24-hour period. Like if you go to a freaking football game at night, you got to dress for the current weather and then dress for potential weather. You dress, or as if it's like 60 degrees now, you dress like that now. And then, you'd be like, oh, it's going to be 40 or 30 degrees. Well, you bring a coat or sweatpants or something. Got to be prepared. And I think they're going to be coming to Cleveland at the right time. Weather shouldn't be a factor. It's going to be a fun game. Going to be close. But I got the Browns winning by, like I said, 24-17. I think we're up by 4, and then we put a field goal on the board to give us a nice, comfortable 7-point lead. And then Kevin Stefanski does what he loves to do, and he pretty much puts it in the hands of our defense to shut down the Cardinals. Almost like Colts. Like, what? We don't play them this year. Because it seems like that's what he does. He gets conservative in the third and fourth, and he relies on our defense to shut the door. Last week was not the time to do that. Stefanski should have saw that our defense was, like they were done. Like they were like mentally like, bro, we can't hold it down. You got to hold it down. This is your game. He should have realized that and went for the jugular on offense. Because he could have. Like I said. I mean, I've always thought of Nick Chubb as the guy that puts teams out of their misery. That would have been the game for the offense to go for the jugular. The defense went for the jugular the last 2 weeks. This would have been the offense's turn. Right? But I don't think Kevin really realized that. He relied on his defense, which was already beaten up. I think I even tweeted about that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I tweeted. I'm going to find that tweet. I'm pretty sure I tweeted about that during the game. Hold up. Oh, crap. I got to do this. I literally tweeted about that. Tweet here in a minute. I'm going to go Browns at home. All right, moving on. We got the Raiders in their first game post John Gruden. I'm not going to talk about what happened. Go look it up. That's crazy stuff. Going to Denver to play the Broncos. I'm going to be very interested to see how they play in that game. By the way, the commentary crew for our game is going to be Kevin Kugler and Mark Sanchez. All right. I have to really watch some games commentated by him. I've heard he's not that great, but we'll see. We'll see. He's supposed to. Is Jarvis? Oh yeah, Jarvis to come back too. He's eligible to come back this week. Man, Browns will still find a way to beat them because they're home. Yeah. I think that's what happened last week. I think Kevin was he didn't realize that the defense was literally like gasping for air pretty much. And he was like, I'm going to put this game in the defense's hands. That would have been the game. That was the game for the offense to take over and show that they can go to the jugular. The defense did it the 2 weeks prior. And he relied on the defense. Defense could have shut it down, but they were just done. They were gassed and hurt. It was literally like the defense went through 12 rounds with Mike Tyson. They were done. I mean, and you just watched how they played. Like, they could not get to the quarterback at all. Not to mention our punter didn't even have a punt. He punted 30 yards? Blech. Supposed to flip the field, and you can't even do that, especially in a controlled environment with no wind. Like, bro, my God. Ooh, wow. Man, I know that's the way he does it. He says, okay, defense, you go for the jugular. I'd have been like, bro, offense is going for the jugular today. That's the one thing about Kevin. He gets very conservative. Like, no. It's okay to be conservative when you're blowing a team out and your defense is holding it down. It's whatever. But that was not happening, especially when defense is injured. You don't do that. You don't rely on your defense. All right, let's see if I can find this freaking tweet here real quick. But yeah, I want to see how the Raiders play without post Gruden. And I can already tell you they're probably going to be talking about that all game long. Andrew Catalan and James Lofton are going to be on the call for this one. If there was a freaking prop bet over under probably 10 times that they talk about Gruden, I'll say way over. They're going to be talking about that every chance they get about Gruden. They're going to be showing that special teams coach who's their new interim head coach, and they're going to be talking about him probably every 30 minutes. I can already tell you. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if when they do the pregame show, that'd be the first thing to talk about. But anyways, let me see if I can find this tweet. Shouldn't be too hard for me to find it. I don't tweet a whole lot. I mainly retweet stuff. All righty. Let's see if I can find this tweet here. By the way, I saw which teams go for it when they should. The Browns have done it the most. Yeah, Kevin Stefanski. I call him Big Balls Kevin for a reason. Steel Balls Stefanski. Hey, that's another one. Steel Balls Stefanski. Wow. Gain and win probability at least 1 percentage point, at least 3 opportunities. We're at 9. What is it, 9 times when we should have or something like that? We've gone for it the most. I've never seen a Browns team go for it on 4th down like that. I mean, he did say, I think before the season started, that if it's a logical decision, he will go for it. Like if it's a 4th down and like 3 and they're within territory where it's like it wouldn't even be worth it going for a field goal. You should easily get 6 points here. They'll get it as long as you call the right play. That's the only thing. Call the right play and it'll work. Execute it. Steel Maiden posted a video. Nice. Talking about the Penguins. All right. Okay. It's right down here, I think. Okay. I literally tweeted about this too. Myles Garrett leads the league in sacks with 7, tackles for loss with 8, and QB hits with 16. I was told that TJ Watt's better. Browns lead the league in every major rushing category, 175 attempts, 938 yards, 5.4 average yards, and then 12 touchdowns. But while I'm looking for this, let's talk about this game here. Raiders, Broncos, again. I know Steel Maiden and Steven Rose are waiting patiently for my picks. Broncos at home by 3.5 against the Raiders without John Gruden for the first time. I'm going Broncos. Broncos should have beat the Steelers. I got the Broncos getting the win at home. Give me Denver to bounce back. And like I said, Andrew Catalan and James Lofton are doing this game. So that'll be fun. Next we got, this is probably another big marquee matchup as Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys face off against Mac Jones and the Patriots. So we got Dak versus Mac. Nice. Bill Belichick versus. All right. Now this is going to be a dynamite matchup. And of course, Nance and Romo are doing this game. So that'll be fun, And the betting line for this one is, let me see if I can find, here it is, 4.5 for the Cowboys. Okay. Based off how the Cowboys have been playing, yeah, sounds logical. Cowboys, of course, are coming off absolutely a beatdown of the Giants. And I think they're going to probably try to do the same thing here. The Patriots were having trouble with Davis freaking Mills. And we'll see how they do here. It's going to be a big, tough game. It's going to be a tough task for them to take down the Cowboys, but they're at home. And we always know they always have like that voodoo magic happening at their place. But, man, I could see the Cowboys winning this game. I'm going to say Cowboys win this game by about a touchdown, maybe 10 points. And I think they put a field goal on at the end, just to give them a nice little comfortable lead. So, yeah, I'm going to roll with the Dallas Cowboys, baby, to get the win. No, I'm not saying that just to please Duke Fathers. No, I literally think the Cowboys are going to win this game. They're a really, really good team. But I would not be shocked if the Patriots won because it's the Patriots. But, yeah, give me the Dallas Cowboys. They're playing really, really well right now. They're looking very impressive. Okay, so yeah, give me the Dallas Cowboys down the road. And with that, we move on to Sunday Night Football. And this, honestly, might be one of the least intriguing games of the week. 2-3 Seahawks with Geno Smith versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are also 2-3 with Big Ben. Oh, boy. Yeah. Nice. So the Steelers are favored by 5, and I think they're going to manage to beat the Seahawks because the Seahawks are not very good on defense. And I mean, if you look at it, the Steeler defense is really good. So yeah, give me the Steelers at home. They're going to improve to 3-3 on the year. So I would love to see the Seahawks win, but I can't trust Geno. Give me the Steelers at home to get the win, and they're going to improve to 3-3 on the year. By the way, Juju's out, so we'll see how that works. I mean, they signed Anthony Miller today. But yeah, give me the Steelers to win. Of course, they're going to have Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth. No Al Michaels. He's taking this week off. Choice, not going to lie. So yeah, give me the Steelers. And then on Monday Night Football, we got ourselves a dynamic matchup. Bills and Titans in Tennessee. These two teams actually, I think, met last year when that whole crap was going on, when the Titans were being stupid and thought, hey, let's get caught with those sickness. And then they decided, hey, you know what? We were told not to practice, so let's practice at a high school facility anyway. And let's get in trouble. But yeah, the Bills are damn good. I think this is probably one of the easier type. This is going to be a fun game, but I'm going to go Bills at home. I'm Bills on the road. They went in the Arrowhead and just slaughtered the freaking Chiefs. Give me the Bills. The Bills are freaking oh my God, they're a force right now. Josh Allen, his first couple of years, like his rookie year, he wasn't very good. Then his second year, he got better. Last year, he was fantastic. This year, he's elite. He's taken a step up every year. Like, it's freaking crazy. And, I mean, they got him Stephon Diggs, and he's just excelling. I'm going to go with the Bills to take this dub. And, of course, they got the Monday Night Crew doing their game, so I know their fans are going to enjoy that. But, yeah, real quick rundown of the teams I picked for this week. Buccaneers, Dolphins, Chiefs, Rams, Colts, Bengals, Packers, Chargers, Panthers, Browns, Broncos, Cowboys, Steelers, and finally, the Bills. So anyways, like I said earlier, I tweeted out right before the game ended something that actually was very true. I said, gotta love ref ball. Yeah. That's fun. Gotta love ref ball. We all love ref ball. But let me see if I can find it here. I retweeted a lot of stuff. Baker will have a chance to win it. I think we need a new punter. He missed it. I don't know if I might have just not tweeted it. Oh, yeah, here it is. October 10th. And I posted a GIF with it. 6:25 p.m. So this was like fourth quarter. We're going to rely on our beat-up defense to close this out with 2 question marks. And I said, that's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. I literally was like that. I was like, we're going to rely on our beat-up defense to close this out? Because we all know how Kevin operates. He essentially goes Conserva Stefanski, and then he has the defense close out games. That was the game where the offense grabs them by the way of the jugs and freaking puts the freaking dagger in your throat. And they didn't do it. He should have realized the situation that his defense was in. His defense is beat up. Guys are going in and out of the blue tent like a freaking, I don't know, homeless freaking eatery thing, where they freaking feed people, soup kitchen. Yeah. People going in and out of the blue tent like it's a soup kitchen. In and out, in and out, in and out. Like, damn. It's like a party in the blue tent. Let's rely on our defense to close this game out. You would think logic would say, keep your defense off the field. Right? Keep your defense off the field. Kevin didn't get the memo. Oh, keep our defense on the field? Oh, okay. Needed to mix that off. Keep our defense off the field and eat up that clock. Give them no time. Especially after he missed that field goal. I bet you when they missed that field goal, I bet you their fans were damn near conceding defeat. They were like, damn it, we're going to lose. This is literally, if I was a Charger fan, this is how I would have reacted to that field goal. I'd be like, All right, here's the field goal. Okay, come on, Vizcaino. You got to make this shit, man. He kicks it. It's like, oh, my God, he freaking missed it. Yep, we lost. But then when they saw us do that dumb stuff, and they're like, oh, my God, we have a chance to win this game. I don't know. I couldn't imagine being a Chargers fan last week. They probably went through so many range of emotions. My God, if they had those heart monitor things, like on the, if they had like a iPhone watch thing, why am I tripping with that? If they had a watch with like a heart monitor, their thing would be like telling them your heart rate is too high. It's like, well, duh, I'm watching the damn team, bro. What, the freaking Chargers are pissing me off, bro. Like, I couldn't imagine that. But I literally was like, bro, we're gonna rely on our beat up defense to close us out. That's not a good idea. And sure enough, it bit us in the face. I realized it. Too bad Kevin didn't. Oh, well. I'm clearly not going to get over that, though, because that was a game we literally should have won. I think I'm going to say this, though. With a healthy defense, we win that game. You know, people blaming Baker for that loss, too. It's like, why you blame him? He put up 42 points. The defense gave up 47. Oh, well. Move on to the Cardinals. So those are my picks. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. And, well, now that we only have one game left, it'll be on Thursday. So no stream. I'll be back, let me see, Friday or Saturday. I believe this championship series starts on Friday, right? With and the Braves. So Giants win on Thursday. Giants win on Thursday. I'm probably just gonna do the AL and as a squad. And then if the Giants lose, then I'll do Dodgers and Braves. And I'll just like alternate. Although, because of course Ohio State doesn't play on Saturday, so that'd be cool. Although honestly, I might just take that again. I probably would just wind up taking that weekend off anyway. Might do a game on Friday and then take off. Don't do a game on Saturday and then Sunday or whatever. That's actually a pretty good way to do it, so I don't overdo myself. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I'm Crazy Dog, and defense needs to stay healthy. Jarvis coming back. Kevin always does that. We need a new punter. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good morning. I'm not going to do Uncle Lou. I know it's almost 2 a.m. I have eyes. I can see it. My freaking clock is right there. I can see it. Been going for over an hour. Man, Steven Rose is going to hate me. I'm probably just going to put my picks in the comments, in the description. This is way too long. This is what happens when you have coming off a freaking dramatic game and stuff. I had a lot to talk about. I'll see you guys later. I'm Crazy Dog, and go Browns. I'm out.